Joining us now is political analyst Jim Warren, executive editor of NewsGuard, which rates the credibility of news and information sites. So let's talk about Brandon Johnson. First bullet point of yours, 5 things to know, a craving for safety.
Yeah, I mean, let's step back and realize what happened. This was sort of political tornado. Stunning results. A left-leaning union activist who was basically unknown 8 or 9 months ago, who was called for defunding the police, though he's backtracked on that, is now the mayor of the city of Chicago. It's facing huge problems, including crime. When it comes to crime, first thing up, he's going to have to somehow, very quickly, reduce crime. He's going to have to increase trust in minority communities toward the police. He's going to have to increase the trust of a beleaguered police force in City Hall. And finally, he's going to have to accelerate a federal consent decree to reform the police, a consent decree that they don't like. And he's got to find a police superintendent, not a social worker, a police superintendent who we all can trust.
All right, point 2, bridges to business.
Yeah, just look at the hollowed out downtown. He has run at the end a pretty divisive, sort of kind of racially based campaign talking about big taxes. 10 different types of taxes, but when you ask some specifics about them, it was like sort of pinning down a cloud. But all you have to do is look at a lot of storefronts that are empty, look at big companies like Citadel, who do not have to have their folks coming downtown anymore because they're working remote. They can move anywhere, and you see the fallacies of Lori Lightfoot, who did not make bridges to that community. He's going to have to.
And what about crumbling transit?
Well, just look. When was the last time you took the CTA? It's close to being broke. Ridership is down. Fare box used to constitute 55% of revenue. Now it's about 18% due to the pandemic. And if he doesn't watch out, they're going to be busted.
Point 4, pension pain.
4 major pensions. We owe $33 billion to those. Lori Lightfoot actually did a good job in throwing some money their way. But can Johnson do that? It's going to be tough.
And the big transition?
Just think of this. We've got a union activist who has sort of bashed the establishment, talked about defunding the police, and he's not been honest about those past remarks. And now he's going to be in an executive position in the 3rd largest city and is going to have to make some decisions that miff some of his key constituencies, notably the teachers union. Can he do that? And he's going to have to do it at a time where we're divided. This is sort of akin to Biden, Trump. The nation is split, the city is split, and he's not going to get much of a honeymoon at all.
All right, we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining us, Jim. Let's check back with Morgan for a look at the weather.
Hey, actually, I'm just keeping